Hey! What the heck are you doing in my AC? Get out of here. So I made a video recently where I built my portable small home D.I.Y AC for under $12. And I want to give you some quick tips, tricks. Does this thing... What was I talking about? Right. So the AC. My under $12 creation, and I've been with this thing for about a week now, and let me tell you how it's like. Don't like this camera angle right now. Let's get some Steven Spielberg shenanigans in here. All right, so this is my AC, and I put my little thermostat degree in here. Oh my goodness, this feels so good just hanging over it. So it's 50 degrees cold in here. On average, my room is 85 degrees. The air that goes through the tunnel on this thing, through this little tunnel, is on average about 70. This morning, when I put my thermostat in here, this thing was blowing out 65, and I actually started freezing. Because it was the start of the day, the sun still hasn't come up, and my room hasn't really heated up as much as it usually has, and sitting right in front of these things with fresh ice, I actually started to freeze, and I literally put on a jacket, which was the weirdest thing ever. So this thing is still pumping, and it's still growing, and it's actually been helping me become very productive as I've been catching up a lot on my schoolwork. Now, in the previous video, I filled this thing up with a bunch of ice. And yes, it worked pretty well, but it didn't work as long as I hoped it would work. Because I have had long work, school, catch-up, video editing, all this shenanigan days, where I've been in this room for 12 hours. This portable D.I.Y. $12 cooler that I built, I had this thing work for 10 straight hours. I'm sure it would have been fine for 12, but I didn't have it set up for that long. But 10 straight hours of nonstop cold air at 65 degrees. Yes, this thing works with the new method. The ice cubes didn't work out too well because now there's a new thing in here. This is ice, or bottles of water actually. Not trying to product placement or anything, but these are actually really big pieces of ice, and the plastic is large enough so you can freeze it, refreeze it without it having to break. And I got 6 of these bad boys in here. 6! When the day ends, I take these things out, I put them in the freezer. The next morning I take them out and I set them right here and I set my cooler up. It's so cheap and so effective. I don't know why anybody else is doing it, or why why aren't people doing this? These bottles were like $1.50 each at the store, $9 on water. The cooler I had just sitting around my house, this thing I had around my house, the fan was around my house, but this is like a $12 fan I got on Amazon. Best fan ever. I actually have 2 of these. The other one's in black. So actually it came out to about $20 if I'm counting the fan, because I don't even know how much the cooler costs, but you can definitely build this thing for under $50 and just get cold air throughout the entire summer. Look, I even have this tube thing where I can move it around in any direction, wherever I want it to go. That's just a quick little update on how my portable, cheap D.I.Y. cooler is doing, because I want to make sure that you guys know that this wasn't like this one-time little scam trick that I tried out and it was a piece of crap. No, this thing actually works. It blows out cool air, and you can fidget spin your spinners on it. This one sucks. This one doesn't spin. This red one never stops spinning. Best fidget spinner ever. Link in the below description thing. I'm gonna get back to hustling, getting all of my hard work done, and enjoying the nice summer breeze. So until then, may you guys have a cool day. Go, spinners, go! Keep spinning!